Do you think do you think hooking up with married women makes you a guy with skills? I don't know. Or do you think married women are easier? What do you think? What do you think? I don't really have an opinion on the matter. It does remind me though of James Bond, um, Casino Royale, when at the beginning, James Bond seduces that married dude's wife, and and he's like, he's talking to her, and she's like, you like sleeping with women who are unavailable, and he's like, it keeps things simple. I've heard this in the space too. Some guys like sleeping with married women because typically married women keep their mouths shut. I don't know. What's your opinion on this? I don't care. I used to. So I'm listening to. I listened to a big majority of this on my motorcycle ride back from Salt Lake City yesterday. I put on How to Be a 3% Man. It's like my 20-second pass on this, and Corey talks about the story of this chick who has a boyfriend, and they're at some kind of event, some kind of I don't know, Tony Robbins retreat or something like that. And this chick is just all over him, flirting with him, all this kind of stuff. And he's flirting back. And, you know, you could just tell just based on the story and all the stuff she's doing that she's really into Corey. And he says, did I kiss her? No, because that would be the wrong thing. It's just the wrong thing to do. And so for a long time, being a student of Corey Wayne's, I was like, yeah, like don't be cheating on, don't be hitting on other dudes' girls, and that's morally wrong. And then Rob says and Ryan Stone were like, well, in the red pill space, we sort of take morality out of it. We take morality out of it, and we don't tell people what they should or shouldn't do. And I was like, they explained it. They're like, everyone's got their own morals. You can take all the stuff for the red pill space, put your own morals on top of it, right? So if you do sort of are a little more Christian leaning, and you follow the teachings of Proverbs, you probably, yeah, probably a bad idea. You'll probably go to HE double hockey sticks for that, But I'm not going to tell you what to do. Okay, you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. I'm looking at it more like, well, she's going to cheat anyway, right? A lot of these women that are out there that are married and they're out there looking for side dudes, they're going to cheat anyway, right? So you might be like, yeah, that's the wrong thing to do, I'm not going to do it. Okay, yeah. She's still going to cheat though. Like, she's the bad person. She might as well get yours, bro. Might as well get yours. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. You guys are real quiet in the chat today. Let me know what you guys think. Right or wrong? Do you think is it are you going to HE double hockey sticks or what? What do you think? Do you have skills if you're sleeping with married women? Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay. The foolish youth is filled with vanity. He does not see that the woman is merely using him and discarding him. It is like the guy who thinks the girl he is dating really, really likes him. In truth, she is just bored on Saturday night, and going out is better than being at home. All this talk of sexual revolution, of female independence, is a load of BS. As we can see, women have always acted this way. If there has been any sexual revolution, it has been in the decreased ignorance of sexuality. There are less and less men and ladies as time goes by. Rather than looking at things in a good girl or bad girl or good girl frame, it might be more helpful to look at it as a giving or non-giving frame. Ooh, I like this one. Rather than looking at things as a bad girl or good girl frame, it might be more helpful to look at it in a giving or non-giving frame. So, like I said, I'm listening to Corey's book again, and one of the things he talks about is the scale, the attraction scale of 1 to 10, and you want to keep your girl at a 9 or 10 range because that's when she's madly in love with you. But one of the things that he gives examples of women who are in a 9 or 10 range, and he's like, a woman, she's cooking for you. When you come home, she runs and jumps into your arms. She's always trying to kiss you. She buys little gifts for you. She does all this kind of stuff, right? That she's in a 9 or 10 range. And then he goes, and this this is why we read books, multiple times, because you miss little things, right? And when you listen to it over and over again, you catch new things, right? He says in that he goes, I want to emphasize that a woman who is giving, who's a giver, is going to do these things. A woman who's not a giver at all won't do any of these things. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. Why would you want to be with a girl who's not a giver anyway? You know? So I like this. Instead of a bad girl or good girl frame, how about a giving or non-giving frame? I like that. For example, the non-giving girl only sees you as a prop, as a boy toy, as an ATM card. This type of girl is all about her and what she can get for herself.
New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe now.